Hi, it's Karen from Stamping on the Back Porch. We are on day number 13 of Take a Crafty Break. Crafts for all ages. This is going to be a really fun fold today. We can get a lot of use out of this. This says, see you soon with us. And look at, let's go to the beach. And up here you have to just write your little note, when we can. Was that a fun card? Okay, same fold in this card. We are cut out to be friends. Do something creative every day. It's like a simplified explosion card when we did those. And you can take the same idea and make a supersize card. So this card, I just put a bunch of sayings on here, so that'll be fun to send to a friend. I often think about how amazing you are. Today you get it in writing. How did I get so lucky to have a friend like you? We've been friends for so long, I can't remember which one of us is the bad influence, and no one will ever be as entertained by us as us. So you could do all this in writing. They can also make scrapbooks. I'm going to show how long we've been doing this. This goes back, way back, many years when we took a cruise to Bermuda with Stampin' Up. And I made this scrapbook with it. So how fun is this? And you can just see how you can, this just shows how you can add picture, stories, whatever you want to this, and then it folds right up. This is done with chipboard, but it could be just cardboard. So if you want to make like a bigger gift that's going to last, that's a fun thing to do. So we will get started, and good afternoon. So glad to see so many of you on here. This is just wonderful. We're gonna start with this very first card. This is a quick and easy card. Now, really, you would probably take some twine or something and tie a little ribbon around. And I would do that before I send it, so it doesn't sit like this. But just to make it easy here, we want to just make sure. How cool is this? Just a fun little card all by itself. Now, all of these work with cardstock too, but then you really need to measure more and score. The thing about using these pretty designer series papers or any pretty pattern paper you have is we really don't need to score ahead. So it's pretty awesome that way. So I'm gonna take another paper from here, and we are going to fold it like this. Okay. I'm glad you guys are liking this idea. This is something you can just use forever on all kinds of things. So, and another great project to do with kids or to teach them. See, I've done my 4 folds, and all I'm going to do is flip it over and do one of these folds. I'm going to show you, I didn't plan ahead, so let me see, which one did I want to do for the inside? I didn't want this to be the inside. I wanted the other, so I wasn't thinking ahead. So you know what? You know what's awesome? You can just unfold it all the other way. It's just all so forgiving. Isn't that great? So no problem here because there. So here's going to be my cover. Now, you could make it go like this and make your things all angled, but when we're just doing a card, it's going to be nice and square like this. And I've just taken some Memories and More because I just wanted to make these really quick and easy. So now I need my snail. Yes, size of the paper is 8 inches square. And the reason is this will fit into a regular size envelope. It's going to be smaller, but a regular size envelope is 4 1/4 inches wide, and then it's 5 1/4. So it's not going to fit to end, but it's going to fit in there. So it's just the perfect card size. And I took these Memories and More cards, and I'm just cutting them down a little bit. So just look how easy this is. But just notice how easy it'd be to put photos in here. And then I just thought this one is going to be where I'm going to write the message. And I can decorate these too with putting triangles, but since we're just going for really easy today, you can do all the decorating you want, and I'm sure we'll see some awesome ideas, and then rest and relaxation. So, tropical state of mind. I just thought this would be great because Most of us aren't in the tropics and we really are quarantined at home. But I thought, what a perfect card to send to someone and say, yes, relax. This is what we can do. Stay in a relaxed state of mind. So it's a great message. You put your fun little message here. So this is just really an easy card and it just holds up well. And again, you can tie it with a little, if you tie it with a little like twine, I just put this over the twine. Okay. So now the next one, so what if we want to put it in a card? We can use the same thing, but now we're going to use a smaller sheet. This is going to fit a regular size card and we're going to move to a 6-inch square. The others that we're doing are 8-inch squares because we want the 4-inch gives you a lot if you're going to do photos or something. But this is kind of like a modified pop-up card, so it's smaller. You could still fit a photo, but it's just a little smaller. So to fit in a regular envelope, we are going to use 6 by 6. So those are the two measurements. And again, we're going to, so if you have, you can practice these on any size square. So nothing really matters. Oh, thank you, Jean, for sharing. And this has been really fun to do all this. So I hope I'm inspiring you to use up some of your papers at home. And then we'll do crosswise. So very, very basic folds. And then, so here's our fold. Here's our little fold. And then this is going to be the right size because it's angled. Okay, so let's see. No, that doesn't have an up or down, so it doesn't matter which way this goes on. So I'm just going to stick this in here and put this one on here and close this up. And there is a modified explosion card. I'm going to compare the difference. We did these the other day, and these are really fun. This is much more dramatic. This is a simpler one. So look how fun this is. So it's just great how we can do so many varieties of things. And now let's do this long one. Now on the scrapbook, Tim, did you take the scrapbook? Yep. Oh, it's right here. I just thought I should measure and see because these are obviously bigger pieces and I did this so long ago. I thought I could, this looks like, I lost my ruler, so let's just see if I can I'll figure it out. But the point is, I guess you can use any size. This almost looks like a 12 by 12. Well, let's see if this is an 8 by 8. Yeah, this must be a 12 by 12. I am guessing. So see there, you can get a big one. And you see, it's just kind of fun how you can decorate and put all these things. So it can be I'm not much of a scrapbooker, but sometimes it's fun. We had two of our kids with us at this time, and there is Shelly from the company. Sometimes I like doing this kind of thing where it's just about something. So we'll just have a few odds and ends, but it kind of just tells a story there. So, and it's little things like here, the 4 o'clock pizza was the favorite food of the teens. And anyway, so it's just kind of fun. High waves, both of our kids were sick one day with the high waves. So anyway, it's just pretty fun. So now we're going to talk about how to do that. So really the size square doesn't matter, but this would make a nice mini scrapbook with doing the 8 by 8. And it just shows better here. But no, you can do 12 by 12s if you're going to put a bunch of pictures in. So this is going to be the same thing. And one more thing, you could make this longer. I'm just doing 3 because it's just kind of a fun size to show, but you could make yours much longer. So again, we have our paper and I'm going to do one coming this way. So we'll just chat while I score this. So you can all do this right along. I'm just thrilled to see how many of you have been making the different crafts we've been sharing. And it's just been fun. Over in the Back Porch Stampers is where you can go and see what everyone else is doing. Get a bunch more ideas. Okay, so here is one. And now we'll do another one. do that. Beth said she's got to get her Easter projects done and then she can work on these, so that's great. And then we'll flip this one over. And I'm glad when I did the first one, I did it wrong. So you just know that you can switch the sides anytime you want. I'm trying to think of what I want on my insides here. Okay, so I want those two and this one. And so what I want on my inside is where we do the first fold. Yes, this is 8 by 8, which just makes a nice size if you're going to want to send it in just a regular envelope. And also, if you're stamping, I think this is a nice card size to add some details. If you want to go bigger, though, and add pictures, you can do 12 by 12, 10 by 10, anything square is really the point of this. Oh, and I just realized one of the things, I did do one of these backwards, but we're going to go ahead and show this and see. Okay, now I want this to be my top, and then I want, so this is going to close up like, okay, so do you see how these are going to fit in here? This is going to be my top, and then this is going to come right here. So I am just putting this. And if I close this out, so see this one just goes the other way. Does that make sense? I better make sure I'm doing this. I better make sure I'm doing this right, because I might not be. I might have to go offline and do it all again. But you know what's amazing? We can do, oh yeah, no, we're good. I haven't really done these for a long time. But everything we learn keeps coming back because it's just fun. Okay, so far, let's see how we're doing. Oh, I did mine matched, which I didn't mean to do, but that's okay. It's totally fine. The last one will be the surprise, okay? So we'll do it like this. And if you need to just figure that out, I'm just going to fold this up, make sure it folds up. See how cool that's going to be? So on this one, we're going to know that's the one and this is the one. I hope this is all making sense, but you can see how you can just add on to these. And kids will remember this probably a whole lot better than you will. So it's a perfect one to teach the kids. And now you see, I can just add more. So I could make my string much longer. Now this would be another fun thing to show someone through the window, but this would also be a great card if you have a lot of people that want to write messages. Everyone could take a square and then you could put, so these would be squares. These would be squares cut in half. See, and then you can put them on both sides if you want to have more places for writing or more unusual paper. And you could make it longer, so it could be whatever you fit. So again, look at the ideas. We've got so this is the easiest just to practice on one. Just make a fun, quick little card. Isn't it fun to send cards that are just a wee bit different? And that's kind of what this is. And so these are the two we did, both with kind of the tropical theme. And kids will have fun making this. So I'm sending out to all the kids that I've heard from projects going in the mail today. So then we can put it in a card and we can make it in a full size. So perfect. So we just have 2 more days that we're doing this. Then I'm just going to switch what I'm doing. But suddenly I have so many more ideas. I said, this has been so fun to do this, you guys. So thanks for playing along. Please share this with any kids, grandparents, parents, anyone who might like to do some fun, crafty things with their kids. It's just with things that you have at home. So this is just a time to be together. Thank you all. Bye.